Good day, and welcome to another one of our reviews based on indigenous African games. Today, we will be looking at Umrabaraba as well as at drumming. These are songs. Drumming with a twist though. Drumming and mathematics. Drumming and arithmetics. Murabaraba, a game indigenous to South Africa and Botswana. A game believed by archaeologists to originate from Egypt as a game known as Mangala, the game of the flying cows. Grandfather always used to say that the game was used by chiefs in the past to seek out the best strategists during times of war, as well as for these people to be his advisors. The tokens represent the cows. Now here in Africa, wealth was not really measured in gold or jewelry, but was measured by the amount of cows one owned. Thus, the player with the most cows left on the board at the end of the game wins. Molloy states that mathematics should become more intuitive and accessible to a larger population of diverse learners. By playing Mulabaraba in class, the learners realized that mathematics was within their reach. That means that everything they encountered in the world and in their daily lives contained maths, which was not as complex to understand. As stated by Mose Meche, children learn mathematical concepts more easily when playing, which encompasses the theory of learning through play, as well as Vygotsky's theory of active participation, which states that children learn best when they actively participate in their own learning. Murabaraba has been used in schools in teaching problem-solving skills in mathematical classes, so as to recognize and acknowledge the cultures of various communities. By playing the game, this encompasses Vygotsky's cultural historical theory, which views learning as a process of qualitative change of actions when people participate in cultural activities. As stated by Molloy, the use of the indigenous games used to teach mathematics in classrooms encompass problem-solving skills, which is a manner of bringing the immediate environment and experiences of the learners into the classroom. By playing Murabaraba, the learners were participating actively in their own learning, which encompasses Piaget's theory of constructivism. The learners have to think strategically and critically in order to place the tokens in the best manners possible, as to ensure higher chances of victory. The learners would identify various shapes on the board, such as rectangles, and these rectangles were made up of lines. Learners made use of problem-solving skills, as well as sequence or order. The learners would detect that the rectangles on the board ranged in sizes and made use of mathematical vocabulary, such as big, bigger, and biggest, for the various rectangles and shapes that appeared on the board. The ability to make use of linguistic skills helped learners understand the mathematical concepts such as concentrating on geometric patterns. The problem-solving skills involved algebraic expressions, equations, number patterns, and geometric figures, such as seen in the shapes. Playing Murabaraba, mathematical difficulties, such as short focus span, may be solved as the learners will be cooperating with the teacher. As well as with their friends. However, the teacher will no longer be the main mediator, but their responsibility will now fall on the learners, as they will be in control of their own learning. The learner will now be expected to work together with their friends, as well as to learn how to regulate their own emotions and learn how to make use of problem-solving skills. Drums have always been important in African culture. They have been used in ceremonies, festivals, and celebrations. Almost all African cultures have some form of drums, be it in their song, dance, or to instate new village leaders. Drums are sacred and represent status and wealth, as well as the powers of fertility and regeneration. Ceremonies in African culture where drums were mainly used to honor the king and the ancestors. Professional drummers believed that the human heart was one of the many rhythms at work in the human body. The songs produced by the drums assist in counting, listening, and receptive skills. The songs produced would assist in mathematical difficulties such as grasping the attention of learners, helping learners count, as they would have to make use of their auditory skills to listen to the beat. The learners would be assisted as they would be instructed to compare the counts. The learners may be instructed to listen to 2 different drum beats and write down the amount of times they hear a specific beat, as well as to do subtraction, addition, or multiplication by playing games and making use of song and dance. Mathematical difficulties such as the avoiding of math may be avoided, as learners may now find math more entertaining and come to class more often. Learners may also be less confused as they are working together with a friend to solve the problems, or when listening for a beat, they may not think as long about an answer, and their work pace may increase. Wow, mrabaraba, drums and arithmetics, as well as mathematics. That's really nice. Anyway, that was our review for today. I hope you enjoyed that and that you have a nice day.